nothing wrong with it. I mean, if that's what you into, that's what you into. I just personally think your leverage is much higher if you in person. Now, if you're chopped, you know what I'm saying? That's tough. You might want to stick to text.
Ain't never seen tears from a gangster, so why don't you want me to cry?
Alright, so we got the downfall of Hinge. And I ain't gonna lie, bruh. I don't really fuck with dating apps for real, man. But I'm gonna be real with you. It is nothing like having a face-to-face, in-person conversation when you talking to a girl for real. Because, you know, you limited to the capacity of text. You know what I'm saying? You can't really control or have an influence on how the conversation can go versus if you was there in that moment. You feel me? Anyway, this video is by Stanley Animations. We're gonna go ahead and hop right into it.
I say a HOE for Hinge. I'm not talking about body count. Y'all don't even care about that anymore. We're in an era where somebody could say they've been with 40 people and the reply is,
Yeah, no cap, body cap. Body count is completely irrelevant in today's society. Don't nobody give a fuck about that shit.
oh, just 40? That's light. I'm talking about behavior, patterns.
I still think there is a respectable number. Not even number for real. You know what I'm saying? There's a respectable amount, but don't nobody really give a fuck for real.
Chlamydia. I'm talking about the
And then not just that, nigga, when you do find out, it's like, damn. It's like, oh shit. Your mileage is high. Real talk, it's like your mileage is high.
analysis people do to get the best results. The person who's not on the app to date and they hide that truth from who they match with. They treat Hinge like prize picks, tweaking prompts like they're parlays hoping to hit. They're not here to date, they're here to see if they're everyone's type. And the crazy part is they hide it so well. They'll match with you like they're genuinely looking for love. Meanwhile, you are roster spot number 15 and this is tryouts. They swipe for the sport, swipe for the urges to see if they can get someone to respond. That's not love, gang. That's literally fishing. And the bait.
I mean, yeah, it basically is fishing. That's really what all these dating apps really do for real. That's why I say this shit, like, dating apps really lame for real. It ain't nothing like talking to it ain't, what was that? It ain't nothing like talking to somebody in person. It's not.
Is unfortunately the wholesome pursuit of love and happiness. Just to have more sixes in their phone than a Drake song. That is a Hinge thought. And it's always the same type of person, you know? Thirst trap picture here, generic prompt answer there, something about pets somewhere. As soon as you see this.
How many of y'all niggas use Hinge or any dating app at that? Y'all be honest with me. Let me know in the comment section. I know some of y'all niggas do that shit, bro.
A emoji right here, they will vanish for 3 weeks, come back out of nowhere.
There's nothing wrong with it. I mean, if that's what you into, that's what you into. I just personally think your leverage is much higher if you in person.
And ask you what you doing tonight. I just had a dream about you. Stanley, how does that make it for hoes then? Listen, to me, Hinge is for
now, if you're chopped, you know what I'm saying? That's tough. You might want to stick to text.
everybody. There's people finding true love on there. I'm talking marriage with a picket fence. And on the other side of that fence is someone bringing their 5th match of the day home and playing The Take by Tory Lanez like it's a national anthem. People are legitimately turning Hinge into Tinder with roses instead of hearts. You guys know me. I'm not big on either platform. I'm not gonna lie, but the experience is completely different from what I can tell. It's like using Kik in 2012 and then boom, Snapchat comes out. The one,
bruh, I remember Kik. No cap, bruh. I remember Kik. Man, I ain't have a phone at the time, and when my brother did come over, bruh, it was this girl I was trying to talk to, but I ain't had Kik. My brother, he did though. So that nigga came through. True champ, man. True champ. Shout out to Dolo, man.
time I used Tinder, as you guys know, I got catfished, and I already told y'all that story. The one time I used Hinge, I got exactly who I ordered. No scratches, no bruises, no trauma. It was great. Recently, I re-downloaded Hinge. I have gone from a human to an object. I'm not the most attractive nigga on the world, but you know, I ain't sexy, you know what I'm saying? And being decent gets you decently dehumanized. I have gone from being respected to being meat. Now, do I like it? Absolutely. Like what are we talking about? The feeling is great, but that doesn't make it right, okay? Hinge is like enjoying fast food. Like you love it while it's happening, but 10 minutes later, you're holding your belly asking yourself, why'd you let that inside of your stomach? And it's crazy how quick the energy shifts, because before I'd get like, oh, you seem interesting. Now I straight up get like, yo, you look edible. Like that's not flirting, gang. That's a grocery list. Like I could be found at Costco or something. Now, a bit of damage control. I actually have had astronomically more pleasant people on Hinge if I am on the app. However, the ratio of where women are walling on there has gone up a noticeable amount. So I can't imagine what it's like on the girls' sides of things. Whatever they are going through, I can only imagine would lead me to sending myself to therapy 5 times a week. And some of y'all are wild creative on there too. I had a girl on there tell me, I want to blank you until you cry. That was day 2 of us getting to know each other. It didn't reach day 3. She was acting.
Folks just don't be taking their time no more. Let's just hop right into that shit.
I'm a free trial or something, like I'm Duolingo with abs. Stanley, show receipts. No. However, I will say this. It's not too late to save Hinge. Hookup culture is inevitable. Hinge will fall into it like any other app. It's a circle of life. But the beautiful thing is, no matter how bad it starts to get, it will never be Tinder. If you stop the empty swiping and lying, Tinder right now is what Kick, the streaming platform, used to be. It's where horrible people go to meet horrible people. Now, to the point where if you have a recent success story involving Tinder, no, you don't. You're lying. And if you're not, I don't care. On Tinder, you can't.
I ain't never used Tinder, so I can't relate.
Swipe more than 3 times without running into a filter on a photo so thick that Face ID on an iPhone would have to ask ChatGPT for assistance just to recognize it. And the captions on Tinder are borderline Tyler Perry movies waiting to be made. Single mom, single dad, dog lover, Pisces, crystals, don't waste my time, 6 feet or 6 figures. You know what I'm saying? Which leads me to, if Tinder and Hinge are for the HOEs, then what is left for everybody else? Where do all the people who want to find a partner go to find love?
It's called real life. You can't go wrong with real life interactions. You can't.
Relationships and match with people similar to dumb outside. Literally outside, gang. Once again, I'm not Captain Haitian, but I'm not ugly neither. Literally sitting outside at a cafe with cologne on, a good outfit, and minding my business has caused me to meet several women. Not 1, not 2.
Exactly, man. This is back to what I was saying. Your leverage is so much higher in person, bro. They can't smell you through the screen. If you got the cologne on, they can't smell that. They can't actually look at your features to see how much of a decently looking guy that you actually are through the screen. They can't see that. The pictures never do it justice. Remember that. The pictures never do it justice in person. You know how you listen to a car or listen to your dream car or your favorite car through a video and then you hear it in person? It's not the same.
Several. Half of them weren't even dating candidates. I'm not gonna lie. The majority, though, can be friends. And then boom, they can introduce you to their friend group. And then suddenly you're now 2 handshakes away from the love of your life. And the thing is, when you meet somebody outside, you get that unfiltered version of them. No carefully curated prompts, no photo angles. You see them spill their coffee. You see them laugh too loud. You see them wave at the wrong person. That's real connection. That's how you actually know if you vibe with somebody. Some of you want to find someone who matches what your type is, but
it also makes it easier to tell you whether or not you wasting your time. You know what I'm saying? Because you can easily, you know, pick up on just like different, what's the word? In the time that I actually need to use the word or need the phrase, I can't think about it. Now, there are certain communication skills that people display that will let you know whether or not they fucking with you or not. And that'll let you know whether or not you wasting your time and you can just respectfully move on. You feel me?
none of that time in the places where your type would actually be when it comes to being in person. So that's why you could end up in a position where you rely on the apps, but genuinely try things. Go to the gym if you want a gym rat, a movie for a movie goer, Barnes and Noble for an anime nerd. You will find something. Obviously, don't disturb the peace, or be a nuisance. But if you're above like 24, you should not be limiting your options for love to an app. Now, I will say, this is easier said than done. Both guys and girls will have hard times with this unless they learn how to approach. Dating apps like Hinge have made it so that you no longer have to approach. If you want a shot at love instead of just back shots, you have your work cut out for you, okay? People have forgotten how to even say hello without putting in a...
Bruh, if you can learn how to just have a natural, genuine conversation, if you can learn to have a natural, what is going on with my English? What is happening? Damn, twin. If you can have a natural, genuine conversation, right? If you can have that, you can be good, bro. Just like let it flow. You know what I'm saying? If you know, you know what I'm saying? If you don't know, nigga, go out there, trial and error. That's the only way that you gonna learn to actually do that. Because then you'll just get better over time.
First, but a good majority can just go somewhere and exist for like 2 hours, 4 times a week for a month, and someone you like will approach you. And honestly, the bar is low, man. If you can hold eye contact for more than 2 seconds without looking like you're being arrested, you're already above average, man. Top with all the bars and clubs, they're cool, fun, yeah, blah, blah, blah. You might as well use the apps at that point. Not saying there's no love in these places, right? It's more so that I'm looking at probability of long-term happy marriages. And let's be honest, the probability of building a healthy marriage out of a night where everybody blacked out at 1 a.m. slim. Like slim. If Vegas had odds on it, they put finding true love at a club right next to hitting the lottery twice. All in all, Hinge is a great app, being abused by people who are too freaked out to the point that they can't keep it in their pants for more than one date. But the power...
I think we got the gist of this video right here, man. Bro, just go outside, practice your social skills, and you gonna be good, bro. You know what I'm saying? And just be yourself. Not too much of yourself, because some of y'all niggas weird as hell. Some of y'all weird, bro. Y'all need a... You can't show them that side yet. They not ready for that. Take your time. But yeah, man, I'm out, y'all.
Hey, hold on now. Before you leave, like the video, subscribe. Thank you.
Ain't never seen tears from a gangster, so why do you want me to cry? Fighting depression, talk to them spirits, use them judges that help me get by. But I cannot lie, yeah, that shit hurt me bad when I got that car, told me you died. Like how the fuck can they take you? Man, I hope I wake up, it's a lie. Couldn't walk to that hearse, cause I remember the words and I remember the look in your eyes.